Hi, and welcome to Career Education Week 2, where we will be exploring GW Graham opportunities. First, let's review what you were to have completed last week, and that is logging into myBlueprint successfully, completing your setup, which includes linking your account with your teacher's account, creating a portfolio for this year in myBlueprint, and personalizing your new portfolio with an avatar and a banner. Finally, you've hopefully had a chance to explore some of the great resources that are found within myBlueprint. All right, let's start with learning about and starting planning for scholarships and bursaries. It's never too early for this. So there's basically a recipe for scholarships and bursaries that you can start in grade 10 or even grade 11 that will help you to get some free money. And who doesn't like free hard-earned money? All right, so what is a scholarship? Basically, a scholarship is money that's awarded based on various criteria, which usually reflects the values and purposes of the founder of the award. Sometimes scholarships require high grades, but not always. And bursaries are just like scholarships. They are financial or money awards that are based on one or both of financial need and criteria set by the donor, founder, or individual institution. But you're not in grade 12, you think? Well, start now and keep track, and here is why. Every year, hundreds of scholarships and bursaries go unawarded because students don't apply for them. It does take work in grade 12 to put together an application, but it definitely can be worth the effort. So what are the qualities or categories or criteria for some of these scholarships and bursaries? Let's take a look. I bet you'll see one for you. Agriculture students, fine arts, someone who volunteers for Bowls of Hope and does extracurricular, an Aboriginal student who has cultural involvement or service, school and community service and leadership potential and skills in the arts or sports or athletics, citizenship, doing something to make the world a better place, looking for a career in film or television or photography and worked on a school yearbook, good citizenship, school involvement, spirit of volunteering, leadership in theater, financial need, satisfactory grades, volunteering and going into a healthcare related field, going into trades, and also doing some school and community service. There are so many different types of scholarships and bursaries that there's truly one for everybody. The common threads in a lot of these scholarships and bursaries are as follows. Contributions to school life, such as volunteerism or clubs or sports or theater, community service, extracurricular interests, things you pursue on your own time, either through school or the community or both. And goals for learning beyond high school, whether this is going to be right when you graduate or a year or two later, you can still apply. For some awards, high academic standing, which means high grades, is part of the criteria, but there are many that don't have this as part of the criteria. And for students who want to take a gap year or don't think they want to go straight into post-secondary training, you can still apply, and if you get one, you can defer it for a year while you figure out what you want to do. All right, to explore scholarship and bursary opportunities this week, you are going to go to the GW website, and under Students and Parents, you'll find a section on financial awards. Now, you don't need to worry about the deadlines and filling out applications this year because you're not in grade 12 yet, but you can explore the internal awards, external awards, the district authority and coast capital awards to see what some of the options are so that you can begin to think about what actions you can take now to make yourself a stronger candidate. So you need to keep track of the various activities you're doing. So you can do this in your calendar, on a note section on your phone, or I'll have a document available where you can track the dates and the name of the club or organization or involvement and so forth. Because some of the applications you fill out in grade 12 will ask for this information going back to grade 10. So starting to record now makes this way less overwhelming and easier for you in a year or 2 years or whatever when you want to apply for things. All right, let's learn about our GW Extracurriculars and athletics this year. And we will start by watching a video, and then you can explore the athletics website. There are so many great opportunities. Always pay attention to the announcements so you can hear your dates and times and not miss anything you want to try out. So I wonder which of these clubs and activities appeal to you. On the athletics website, you will find many sports and activities you can become involved in, either as an athlete or as a supporter who comes out and cheers them on, or as somebody who helps with scorekeeping or team managing or something along those lines. There are so many ways to be involved in athletics at GW Graham and so many options. So you will have some time to explore this website as well. Okay, you will be exploring and reflecting today. So after you've gone through the different web links that you've been shown, then you will be creating a journal box inside myBlueprint. So you'll be heading over to app.myblueprint.ca and completing the following. All right, let's explore adding a journal box to your portfolio in myBlueprint. So you should be on the home page after you log in, and you can access portfolios either on the left side here or by clicking this button on the top. And then you can find your portfolio for this year. And I've just got a sample one here, and I'm going to add my first journal box for this year. So I can click on the green add a box sign, and I'm going to choose journal. And then the title is going to be Exploring GW Opportunities. And you can write your journal entry in this long box here that expands to be like a page in a journal. So you're going to write about 2 opportunities that you find appealing, that you might be interested in, and explain why. What is it you like about them? You can even add when they happen so that your teacher knows that you know how to access the opportunity. Additionally, after exploring the scholarship and bursary page, you can add information about one or more scholarship or bursaries that you can begin to work toward. You can tell what it is that you need to do to meet the criteria. So are you working on good grades? Are you volunteering in the school, joining a club? Are you getting involved in the community? What do you need to do? What are you already doing to help work toward being a candidate for a scholarship or bursary? So that when you're in grade 12, you've built up the tools and the experiences that you need to qualify. Once you've written your journal entry, then you click on post. Your teacher will then be able to go into myBlueprint and read what you've said about exploring GW opportunities. All right, a recap on this week's tasks. So you'll be looking through the scholarships and bursary links and trying to find at least one that might be a fit for you. You'll be learning about GW Extracurriculars. And in myBlueprint, you'll be creating a journal box called GW Opportunities. You will be reflecting on at least 2 extracurricular activities of interest, either clubs or sports or something that wasn't on the list. And if you have ideas you want to add and suggest, you're welcome to add those following your reflections on what's currently available. Finally, you will write about at least 1 scholarship or bursary that you could start working toward now, and how you plan to track your activities so that you're ready when you come to grade 12. Grade 10s have one more little extra task. You need to message Mrs. Bottenheimer, and she's one of the career advisors. She needs to set up a 10 to 15-minute interview with you in the near future just to talk about what your goals at this point might be and to see if our career advisory team can support you in any way. So you can message her on Teams or email her at the address below. That's it for this week. I hope you have a great week, and we'll see you next time.